Hello, coffee lovers. We're back again in this February of Canadian winter. Lumberjack jacket will always keep you hot and warm. So we're going to tackle a bit water side of things that can go wrong while preparing coffee. This is true anywhere in food service environment or at home, but mainly at home since we use different waters and different kettles, different equipment. So let's talk about the water. Water itself, it's a solvent. So you have to understand that any solvent has the potential to either dissolve solids adequately or inadequately or aggressively. You have minerals in water, different types of minerals, and amount of and the type of minerals in concentration will dictate if the water is going to be losing or gaining its solvency properties. So if the water is heavier or fuller in minerals, it will lose its capacity to dissolve and interact with coffee or any other product, even sometimes soap. Imagine water is a sponge. If your sponge is too dry, it will collect everything. If your sponge is soaked in water, practically will leave behind and collect nothing. So when water is full of minerals, minerals will react with each other and they will not react with other ingredients. And if the water is really very poor in minerals, say distilled water, extremely RO'd water, low TDS, total dissolved solids, salts in it, mineral salts, NaCl. Salt is an enhancer, but too much of it is too much. That's about it. So if you buy spring water, just read the label. What is the concentration of minerals? It says a value and TDS, total dissolved solids, 75 to 200 range. We're good. Now, temperature, of course, temperature helps the water to diffuse, let's say, compounds easier. So hotter the water, more reactions, faster reactions with the water. Assuming the water was perfect, if I have a cold water or room temperature water or lukewarm water, say 50 degrees C, 60 degrees C versus 92, 93 degrees C water, guess what? 93 degrees C water will dissolve better, faster, and will give you more timely fashion extracted coffee. Hotter the water, shorter the extraction time. Darker the roast, you could go about 90, 89 degrees C. Lighter the roast, you can go up to 94, 95. I've seen 96 degrees C. It's a short standard deviation, but something to think about, because when you use a kettle and you bring it up to boil, take a look, measure the temperature, what it is before you start pouring. Waiting too long, maybe it's too much. Not waiting enough, it could defer also on extraction. Coming the different types of methodologies to extract, whether it's French press or pour over or espresso, you have to gauge and adapt the temperature versus the time of contact and so on and so forth. It's a kind of a quadri-dimensional processes: temperature, water to quantity of coffee ratio. The grind particle size should be adapted. We covered that previously. Contact time, methodology adapted to all these four factors. Don't forget to use the app to play with those characters, our mascots. We're going to have them live demonstrations of how they dance around each other, they chase each other at Expo Manger Santé in Montreal in mid-March. Do come visit. Fantastic products, organic, natural, over 3 days, 4 days. So until then, have a great one.